Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy CowboyJobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report, because without you guys, this just wouldn't be possible. And it should be maybe more than just the sports report, because this channel is about a lot of things, including life in general, and maybe some words to live by. I don't know if I've got any good ones, but at least gives you some different ideas. Just left the hospital, seeing my dad and things, and he's definitely doing better and wants to get out. And, it really has me thinking. I always tell you guys that in my life, one of the reasons why I do a lot of videos and things is because tomorrow's not promised, and I want to make sure that I say everything that I want to say while I still have a chance to. That way, regardless of what happens, at least that will live on. My knowledge or whatever, or lack of knowledge, will live on. And my dad is old school. My dad is 78. And he doesn't want people to come see him at the hospital. He doesn't want to be seen weak, tubes going in and out of his arm, breathing tube and things like that. And I kind of understand that one myself, because I've said this, and people have always thought I was joking, but I always thought about doing a recording for my funeral day. And basically, it would be a message for each individual. Don't come to my funeral crying like you miss me if you didn't interact with me when I was alive and having my functions. It's hypocritical. There's nothing worse than now everybody wants to see me that I'm about to die, but when we could do something and have fun together, where were you? I don't want you to see me at my worst, when I can't do anything, where I may not be able to talk, or I'm dead. So if you weren't part of my life when I was living, certainly don't be there when I'm gone. And that's my takeaway. And I've always said that, and people thought I was kidding about that, but it's the honest truth. My dad, this flu bug is no joke. Had so much fluid and stuff built up from it that it was putting pressure on his lungs and putting pressure on his heart, that his blood pressure went over 220. And had he not gone into the hospital at that point, that Friday or Thursday night, he would have died. I mean, I remember seeing him on Wednesday. He was feeling sick from the flu and stuff. But to go from that quickly makes you realize how precious life is, and you have to make sure that you take care of everything that you want to take care of while you have time. So if there's somebody out there you care about, you make sure they know about it. You got business to take care of, don't wait till tomorrow. Take care of it today, because you do not know what tomorrow brings, or if tomorrow's going to come. And that's a big reinforcer to what I've always believed. Do not put off for tomorrow what you can do today. And make the most of every single moment. It's funny to me, football has always been a part of my life. From playing Little League football and going through high school, into college, and then, after college, of course, just being a football fan. Football is a brutal sport, but I can't deny that. Football is literally war. I played football with pads on and shit 30 some years, but I still have the scars from football. I mean, you can see my pinky is kind of crooked in there. It's nothing like Roger Staubach's, but that's been broken a couple times. This thumbnail was ripped all the way off, including part of the cuticle. I don't have an ACL on my knee, and my back problems are related to football, but football was one of the greatest things in my life. You can relate almost anything and everything in life to football. We had practices where you thought you didn't have anything more to give, but the coach makes you realize that when you think you're done, you still have a little bit more that you can do. Taught me about being a teammate and realizing that it's more than just you. It's those 11 guys in that huddle together collectively that wins the game. It's not one guy. And it's also taught me that you can't waste opportunities. You know, I'm kind of in this battle with Vosh right now, where he believes that Jason Garrett's not the problem. You got to have great players to win. He's found every excuse in the world for Jason Garrett. And there's no way in the world that you can turn around and tell me that last year when we played Green Bay, where we fell behind 21-3 and Dak Prescott brought us back. You can't tell me that we didn't have actually better players on the field with the way the Green Bay Packers were beat the hell up. You can't tell me that their defense was better than my defense. You can't tell me that their offensive line was better than my offensive line. You can't tell me that Zeke Elliott wasn't better than any running back that they had out there. You can't tell me with the Green Bay Packers having players that were beat up, not on the field, including their number one receiver, that they had better players in that game, Vosh. You can't. I know you're going to say it was Aaron freaking Rodgers, and I know you're going to go ahead and keep saying the same stupid crap that if you had a defense that could stop somebody, you don't leave it to it. If you don't think your defense is that good, then that's the way you call the game, so it's not on the defense. That, my friend, is coaching, and that is wasting opportunities and wasting players' careers. Life is short, especially in the NFL, because tomorrow is not promised to a single one of them. Take a look at Tyron Smith. From last year to this year, the body's breaking down. Football is life and death before our eyes. And you can take the whole Jason Garrett thing that you want. But I look at a New England Patriots team that very rarely has very many Pro Bowl players. What they have is they've got a genius for a coach that puts his players in positions to win, works the scenarios to benefit him, to make sure he's got every single advantage. He's not going to go ahead and put it on his defense if it's in doubt. He's going to make sure that when he gets the game-winning score, that there's no time for that other team. He's not going to have his players out there making boneheaded mistakes. And he will use his players, be Pro Bowl ones, to get more, to build the team even more. We've seen him trade an offensive lineman, Pro Bowler, in training camp to the Dolphins. We've seen him trade linebackers to Cleveland during the season to get more draft picks. The man understands football and is not wasting Tom Brady's football life. He's not putting off for tomorrow what he can do today. And I don't see that from Jason Garrett. Now, you can call me old, you can call me feeble, you can say it's the players, because clearly you throw everybody under the bus, Vosh. And don't hold Jason Garrett accountable. I can look back on every single year, and there's a game where it is time to man up and show that you have control of the team, and it's a defining moment every year. And every year, from those 8-8 seasons, every year, that it is the high pressure call and situation. And every year, we fail. I don't say that that's because of the players, because the players put you in a position to win, but they need the call from above. That's the correct call. So friends, don't waste your life. Do something today that you were going to put off tomorrow. Let somebody know how you really feel about them. And with that, I think I'm done. It's football Sunday, NFC Championship, AFC Championship. Oh boy. Can't wait to watch some football and get working on my man cave. Didn't mean this to be a Sunday sermon, but almost all the videos that I do are just what's going on in my head. And as you can tell, there's a lot of things that go on in my head. Thank you guys for listening and being my therapy. Have a great day, and don't waste